Hey everybody, Vendetta here. Right now we're going to start off with Lords of the Fallen. It's our new free PS4 game for September 2016. It was released on October 28th, 2014 originally. The game is an action RPG. The developers and publishers is CI Games, Deck 13 Interactive, and Ubisoft. Now I believe that Deck 13 Interactive and Ubisoft are the only ones that was publishing the game. Mostly CI Games developed and didn't publish the game, but the platforms that it's released for is PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows. The game was inspired a lot by Dark Souls, and you can tell by the dark, grimy atmosphere, and also the gameplay is very the same. You gotta have tactics when you battle and time your strikes right, because enemies will swing much more quicker than you at times and negate every attack you have. Also, when you die, it's just like Dark Souls. When you die, you lose XP, and you have to go back to that same spot and gather back whatever level or XP and stuff you had. And the game is very challenging as well because there's also a weight limit. Now, I don't remember if there was one in Dark Souls because I was not a fan of that one, but I definitely do like this game and its concept. But you basically have to have a certain amount of stuff, and you can't really run or jump, and it won't let you if you're over encumbered, which means overweight in the game, by the way. And the gameplay is very fun, also, don't get me wrong, but it will get on your nerves, which is typical for a game, especially a game inspired by Dark Souls. And you got to learn like why you died and learn from your mistakes. And I feel like the gameplay is very addictive at times, and I think that all of you would really enjoy this game. So try picking it up, because the original price value was $19.99 on the PlayStation Store, and I think at GameStop or EB Games, depending on where you're at, what you're familiar with. I don't know. I think it's like used is 15 to 17, which is still like 20 bucks, and brand new it's like 30, I think. I don't know what it would be at EB Games. I know it would be a lot higher than that because of the economy and stuff. But there you go, guys. That's all I can really say about this game. It's really worth picking up if you really are into the Dark Souls genre and are looking for a game outside of Dark Souls to play, but still kind of gives you that feel. I think this game would be the closest bet you would have.
Let's get to work. It's quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on. It's locked.
You're still losing blood, Caslo. The Rogar got you good.
I didn't let you out of prison to worry about me.
We didn't come all this way just so you could die on the doorstep.
I've treated injuries like this one before. I'll deal with it once we get inside.
There must be some way to open this door.
A switch, perhaps? Or a key?
It is in me, and it is changing me. My skull. The bones are moving, growing. It does not feel like poison in my veins, more like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows sanity. Brother William, Brother Peter and I won't let the disease take us. We will choose death before it chooses us.
Dear Father, the fires on the horizon, they are spreading towards our village. I beg you, be careful. Something evil is happening. I can feel that. You can always seek refuge here, in the monastery. Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please, please, be safe.
found a key. What are you waiting for? Open the door.
I could use some help.
Here, this might be useful.
One of those lords Caslo keeps talking about.
Soon after banishing the god, the three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out. We can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers. Mighty Antanas, we will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
What exactly were the Lords? They wielded power beyond our understanding. They fought fiercely, and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk to them, reason with them, failed. The Lords did not come for discussion. They came to serve, to lead the Rogar army against the humans.
Hello everybody, Vendetta here. Starting off with number 2 is Journey, and it was released on March 13th, 2012 originally. It's a single player game slash multiplayer. The developers was That Game Company, and yes, that's their actual name. The platform that it started out on though was PlayStation 3, and then it moved to PlayStation 4 once it released. And the game is like a very, it's a sandbox, if you would like to call it that, but at the same time it's much more unique than that. I would like to prefer to call it more of a more of like a sandbox, but with like a very peaceful tone to it. It's not what you'd call action. If you're looking for action, this is not your game like the last one I just talked about, Lords of the Fallen. This game is more for those chill gamers, relaxed gamers that after playing a game like Lords of the Fallen, you'd want to hop on this just to have peace of mind. The game is very relaxing, peaceful. There's not much to do in it, but just to explore and understand the story of what's occurring in the game. Now, the game sets you off right in the middle of the sand in the desert, and you got to explore and find these ribbons, and the plot of the story, I still haven't figured out yet because I haven't finished playing it. I recently just decided to pick it up since it was free. So as I learn, I'll explain it. But right now, all I'm doing is looking for ribbons, and basically they help me jump and fly and glide. And I also find these stones, tombstones if you will, that when you hold down circle and do this beam of light that shoots out of your body like it just showed just now a moment ago, it actually activates these stones and they light up as well. And it does something where you start seeing a vision of a taller you and stuff, and the story is very interesting. But the name does fit the game. It is definitely a journey because you got to travel along, you got to traverse through long distances sometimes, and your character doesn't go that really fast, unless you're sliding down a hill, which is also kind of fun in the game. But yeah, really, there's not much to say about this game. I think it's just worth picking up. I think it's really worth picking up because the gameplay is really fun. It's addictive in a sense if you're into games like this, and I just feel like in general it's all around a good game to pick up. I mean, it'd be a waste just to not pick it up, but yeah, Journey's there you go, guys. This is the second free game for PlayStation 4. And I'm sorry I couldn't do the review of the PS3 games or Vita, but, I don't have right now the equipment to do that. I'm actually just recording with the PlayStation camera. So please bear with me. But if you enjoyed this video and you'd like me to do this every month, then slap that like button. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Twitter, Instagram links in the description below. Alright guys, EXO out.